Hello everybody! I'm gonna make a video today showing you guys how I clean my ferret's cage. Here's Thor. He's just waking up. So first I'll show you everything that I use. First of all, I have this Pet Safe Disinfectant. I bought the water bottle at the Dollar Tree, and I just use, I found the recipe online and I just wrote it on the bottle in Sharpie so that I wouldn't have to look it up every time. But basically it's 2 cups of water, and I poured 2 cups in there and measured it and drew a line so that way I wouldn't have to measure it every time. I just pour the water in up to the line. 15 to 20 drops of tea tree oil, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and then half a teaspoon of dish soap. I just use Dawn dish soap. With the tea tree oil, it's essential oils, and especially tea tree oil, are actually very toxic to ferrets and cats and dogs too. The reason it's okay to use this is safe around them is because it's so diluted. So when you buy the bottle of 100% tea tree oil, it's very, very toxic to animals. But if it's that's why you don't want to add more than 20 drops. If it's this diluted, it's safe. And I've been using this for 4 years, and I've had my ferrets for 4 years, and they've been perfectly fine, and I use it all the time around them. Also, when I clean out their litter boxes, this is the litter I use. It's the paper pellets. I try and get the fragrance-free if I can. I buy this at Petco, but you can also get it online. I buy it sometimes on Drs. Foster and Smith website because that's where I get their food. Paper towels, obviously. And then I also, just to help keep things cleaner and make the cleaning process go by faster, I have these. These are for, well, this is actually from the hospital, and I cut them in half, and I'm gonna take out the old one and put in a new one, and I just put it under their litter box. Let me show you their cage. So they have their litter box down in that corner, and they still sometimes, pee and poop over the edge of it, or even when they get out and they, rub their butts on the ground, then the whole bottom of the cage gets dirty. So I clean that anyway, but I just think it's more sanitary. I could just take it out and put in a new one, and then I also have this. I just had a sock. I wish I would have cut it differently, but I just got a sock, and I put it over their ramp because their ramp is just plastic. So this just gives them something to grab onto when they're climbing up it. And then also, you could take the sock off and wash it, or just throw it away and put a new clean sock whenever it starts to get dirty. You can also see where their food and their water are, and you can see all the crumbs all over the place. So I also have my vacuum here, because I'm going to vacuum. So the way their cage is, this whole top part just comes off. I take out their food bowl, water bowl. By the way, this is the only water bowl I can use for them because it screws in to the side of the cage because they love to tip their water over. So now you can get a better idea, especially where their food is. So the first thing I'm going to do is vacuum all the crumbs. You can see it looks much better. And then next, I'm going to use my disinfectant spray. Always shake it and Just let it sit for a little bit and then I'll wipe it off in a little bit. Take out their blanket. This would be a good time to throw it in the washing machine. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment complex that doesn't have washer dryer hookups, so I don't get to wash them as often as I'd like, but there'll also be a chance to switch out and put new bedding. And if you don't want them to get in, you just close it, because I can get to everything from the top. Take out the litter box and I'll clean that separately. There's the old pee pad. I'm going to go through litter, pieces of food, pieces of poop that went over the edge of the litter box. And so far, it already looks much better than before, almost completely clean. Once again, just to make sure everything's clean, I'm going to spray the whole bottom. And this disinfectant, disinfectant does have a really strong smell, so I'm just gonna, I already wiped it dry, completely dry, but I'm just gonna let it air out for a little while, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll put the new blankets in, I'll put the food and the water back, after I clean the litter box, I'll put the litter box back. I will put in my new clean potty pad, and then it'll be all good to go. I really don't clean the top half of the cage much because they're never in there. I don't know why. They mostly hang out in the bottom part. So the top, they don't have any food up there. They don't have a litter box up there. I think they just hang out in there in the summer when it gets warmer. But that's pretty much it. I'll show you how much cleaner it looks now, especially up here. I mean, that's just kind of stained from years of food and water, and that's Thor's work on the hammock. I don't know why, he really loves chewing on it. It's not, you can see there's just a little string there. It's not going to be there much longer. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Say bye-bye.